CBS News has spent years investigating what happened in that cell where Epstein died in New York in 2019. And a series of 90 photos from the scene, obtained by 60 Minutes and CBS News, do raise questions about the initial handling of the scene and the initial wave of the response. The photos show, at least they indicate, items having been moved around. Some of the items from the cell, the mattress, Jeffrey Epstein's body, had been moved before FBI investigators were able to respond. A former NYPD detective, a private investigator who spoke with CBS News, says that does complicate things, that it appears this was handled as if it were a suicide scene and not necessarily a possible crime scene or murder scene. Also noted, lack of evidence markers in the photos. The former NYPD detective said not the clumsiness, but the lack of thoroughness with the photo taking itself is an issue. That there seems to be a failure to follow some basic or traditional forensic tests and exams. All of that can complicate an investigation and raise questions. Our investigation does not contradict the official determination of suicide, but it does seem that there were some insufficiencies through the process. And all of that means that now we are 6 years later, 6 years after the fact. It's going to add potential fuel as there's more considerations of broadening the investigation of Epstein case files, releasing more documents, and as Maxwell is poised to sit down with congressional investigators soon.